Hello everyone, good to see you again for this video. So, for this video I actually just want to do a simple little video which is going to be all about my creations in Minecraft that I've done over the past three years now, I believe, which were all related to either Time Splitters, Star Wars, a little bit of Resident Evil was in there. We've got Riddick there too, and Lord of the Rings. There are a few different things that I did, but my main focus was on the Time Splitters franchise, and it still is my main focus, and I'm still doing that. But my main focus for this particular video is to say a huge thank you to everyone out there who's been to my page on Planet Minecraft and downloaded the content that I put up. I mean, it amazes me. I never thought I would get to the point where I would get to 1,000 downloads. I never ever thought I would ever get to that point. I didn't think that people would really download my creations and play on them that much, but honestly, I am truly amazed, and I'm still amazed that it's been doing as well as it has. And you guys obviously seem to enjoy the maps and things that I make. And it really means an awful lot to me that everyone out there actually likes and enjoys the stuff that I make. I believe I'm not the only person I know who's created stuff for Time Splitters in Minecraft. I know that for a fact, but I believe I'm one of the people that stays up to date quite a lot and actually does, well, bring out something each year at least, and keeps up to date with it and likes to bring out updates as much as I possibly can. I mean, I can't comment for the other guys because I don't fully know, but I haven't seen many other people out there that update their Time Splitters if they do it in Minecraft stuff a lot. But I have seen some very awesome creations from other people, so congratulations to you guys for making other things in Minecraft as well, like the Mexican Mission map. That's very awesome, and I really thought that was a great creation. So well done for that. And also there have been other various Siberias, awesome skins that have been coming out, all sorts of great things that are really good, and nice to see really that people still care about the Time Splitters franchise enough to actually go and make skins and maps of the games for Minecraft for a different game. And I mean, it's amazing for me to see that people still care about it. Like for me, I love the games. I really am still obsessed to them for this day. I played them since the very beginning, and I still love them. And well, I felt like at least creating things to honor it. That was originally why I started this whole making Time Splitters in Minecraft in the first place. Not only for the challenge, but I wanted to honor the games by actually making maps and things from them and putting them into another game that's, well, I thought it looked really good in it. So that was my main aim, is to just make the Time Splitters things to honor them, and I think I have done quite well at that so far, and I think other people have agreed with me, because I've got to say, all you guys giving the support to me for making all these different skins and maps is incredible. The amount of comments I've had back saying, this is a really good map, well done, this reminds me of the map from the game, nice one, or you need to look at these few things to improve it. And I really appreciate the comments in particular that tell me what needs improving on the map, because I look into it and I improve it, I change it, because I want it to feel just like the map from the original games as much as I can. And I really appreciate those comments telling me that. because it really helps me to make sure that they're right. So I really appreciate all the comments, but those ones are the best comments for me ever, because I can go back onto these maps and make them better. And well, that's what I've been doing as well. So I have to say, this is a video which is obviously saying thank you to everyone and everything. Even if you're not watching and you've downloaded my stuff, hopefully there'll be some way to say thank you to you as well, because I really appreciate it. I really do. But I wanted to also do another thing in this video, which is giving out a few updates about this whole time splitters in Minecraft thing. Now, I know a few people will say, you sort of disappeared at one point. That is true, I did disappear at one point. By disappear to you, that means that there is no content actually made and uploaded or anything. Well, that's not true. I disappeared from uploading content, but I didn't disappear from making it. I still made the stuff when I could in the background. So, there was a gap, and I was busy making, for example, this Time Splitters World, which has now come out, which I'm making, which I put a lot of time and effort into making and designing it to try and make it right and all sorts of things and fixing things in it as well. And that is still a huge project which is carrying on very nicely, and I think will be very awesome to see in the future just how far that goes. I think when there's more maps in it and all these different mobs and things, I think that map is really going to go far. It's really going to go far. So we will see what happens in the future. But I know so far that people that have seen it have really liked it, and it's got very good feedback on it, so I think things are going quite well for it. And I think it's very good, personally. I mean, there are still many things to change and so on in it, but I think it's done very well. So yeah, that's a good one. The skins. Now, this is something I want to go on to now. Skins. You may have known that about 2 years ago now, I think, I made quite a lot of skins and so on, and I wasn't much of a person who could skin amazingly well back then, because I was still learning how to skin and all these different things. So I've now become a much better skinner than I used to be. And what I think I'm going to do, and I've been sort of doing this a little bit in my spare time, is actually going back over every skin that I think needs work and needs to be sorted out, and I'm going to update them to look much, much better than they originally, well, what they are like on this website right now. I am going to go back and update some of them to look so much better than they are, to make them look more like they should be, and I know you guys will appreciate that an awful lot, and I think it should be done. I've been trying to figure out whether it's right or not to do it, and I personally believe that it's the right thing to do, to go back and update these skins more and make them look much better, basically. So I am going to go back in time and update them as best as I can and make them look a bit more like they should, and just in general much better than they are at the moment. So you have to bear with me for that, but I will do that if I can over the next few weeks. But we'll see how that works out. We'll see. Map-wise, the Mansion of Madness is coming on very, very well, and it's getting very close now to the end, and it's getting so close to being put inside that Time Splitters world, and to actually be inside the whole world with all the other maps. I'm very excited to see that map in that world. I think it's going to look very good. I think it's going to really stand out in that world, and it will probably be the one map that will stand out more than any other map in my eyes, and I'm looking forward to it going in. I spent oh, at least 4 months now just on the Mansion of Madness, going over all the different blocks, all the different things, and I am just trying to make it the most perfect map you could ever have as the Mansion of Madness. And I think it really has paid off, taking so much time to go into depth to look at all the different bits of it and to really improve it and make it much, much better than it originally was. And I do mean much better. And I think you're all going to really love it. And I really hope you do. I'm sure you will. It's also, I like to say, a lot more creepy, I suppose I'll say. A lot more creepy than it used to be. It's kind of like the original level, so the creepiness of that. Um, just when it goes into the Tiresbits world, it won't have the mobs straight away, because obviously that'll take time to work on, and it also obviously won't have the music, but what can I do? I can only do so much at one time. I have a one person doing it all. So, yes, I try to get things done as quickly as I can. But yes, that is coming on very well, and I will show you a few pictures on this website that I put up of it that are new, and also compare them to the old one. So yeah, you'll get to see all those in a minute. Right, so the other thing I wanted to say is, I do have to say I am sorry first of all for not uploading any videos for the last 3 days, I believe. Unfortunately, my router had a little break, if you like, and it stopped working. Well, it basically stopped working. It was pretty much unusable for the last two days. Basically, today it was coming back and being normal and fixed again. So I had a few problems there, and obviously it made it impossible for me to basically get any videos up for you guys. And I apologise for that. I had no idea that was going to happen, so I am so sorry. But I hope you guys understand that. So that's why there are no videos that came out then. Next thing, I have become extremely busy at college recently, so it has delayed me from uploading videos for YouTube, also doing the Minecraft stuff as well. Unfortunately, it really has set me back a little bit, and well, there's nothing I can really do because college in the end is actually more important than the rest, and I have to focus on that. So that's what I've been doing, and sorry that's just happened. Hopefully soon the college work will die down quite a reasonable amount, and I should be able to do more videos for everyone, and also focus on the time splitter stuff a lot more, because I would like to. So we'll see how that works out in the future. Right, now, here's this. I wanted to go through this quickly. So, if it ever loads. So, basically, there we go. I originally uploaded this map quite a while ago now. Well, it says a year ago. I would say about 2 or so now. 2 years ago, I would say that I uploaded this, and it originally looked like this. So pretty basic, kind of just the outline of all the map put in. And, yeah, well, it was alright, but you know, it was nothing special. And that's what I did, and I uploaded that, and I'll admit I was not fully satisfied back then, and I still am not that satisfied by the fact of looking at those images. I'm really not. I'm much more satisfied with the images I'm just about to show you in a second. So obviously I've been updating this and I haven't put any new screenshots up uh, for about 4 months now, actually. Yeah. So when I first started updating it, so I haven't put any more images up because, well, I'd rather not. I like to be a person who likes to not tease too much. Maybe tease a little bit of what you're going to get, but not tease too much. Because I like to keep it a secret until it actually releases. So that's what I'm going to do. Keep all of it a secret until it comes out fully in this one, separately, updated, all new, much nicer, and also in the time split as well, which everyone can play on. So you're not going to get any hints from me until it's finished and ready. But what I will show you now is a good example, or two actually I'll show you for example. This one. So this used to be the front of the mansion. Now you're going to look at that and think, does that really look like the Mansion of Madness at the start? Does it really look like it's scary? Does it look grey? I don't know. It looks pretty plain to me. And you know what? I 100% agree with you if that's what you think. Because that is what I think. I thought, Christ, what have I made here? This looks terrible. And it just looked so wrong to me, and I just couldn't deal with it. I wanted this map to be one of the best maps because I really love the map itself, and I just had to go back and change it. And so this is what it used to look like, and this is what it now looks like from this image. And as you can see, there is a vast improvement in how it looks. Obviously, you got the actual patio bits that you see outside normally. You've got more trees, which you're meant to have. You've got the outside wall now. You've actually got the top bit here, which was meant to be over the door. You've got actual other bits to the house which were originally meant to be there in the first place. And overall, if I turned around as well, you would see like the whole gate and everything. It would just be so much better. So overall, it's just so much more like it should be. So much more like the map. And you've also got the dark sky, which is what I'm keeping for this map. Obviously, in the Time Splits world, you won't see that really, because it's going to be light for other maps and so on. But yeah, anyway, in this one, it will be like this. It will look that dark and everything. It's meant to be a scary map. It's going to remain a scary map. It's going to look creepy. It's meant to make you feel nervous, sort of scared. And that's kind of what I was going for. And that's what I'm doing. So, let's just go back again quickly and we'll look at this. Now, when you walk through the house, obviously, you come into the main hallway, if that's what you want to call it, or where you get the chandelier and you get that little staircase that goes up and you've got all of the side bit. Now, this is the first one that was made, the first design of what I thought in my head at the time was reasonable enough to go in there. And I looked at it and thought, this looks wrong. This is completely wrong. And the textures to the wall, I like to point out quickly that I have changed an awful lot of textures in the whole entire map for walls and floors and all sorts. So it looks much better than it did. It looked really plain before, and it really got to me that, so it looks so much better now. And as you can see, in this one, it looks too high up. You can see the whole roof, which you're not meant to see. You can see these bits are way too high. Chandelier's in the wrong place, and it just looked wrong. Really, really wrong. So, I went back, and it went from that to this. As you can see, a vast improvement, and I mean vast. You got the pillars that were originally there anyway. You got the staircase with the side bits to the staircase too. You got the middle bit in the staircase. You got a proper floor now. You got actual textures to the wall. You got the main bits up top there too. You got the window. The chandelier's actually got a pattern to it on the roof. And it's not too low and not too high, and it's just perfect. And if I could turn around and show you the door and everything, it would look brilliant. And it looks magnificent now, the hallway. It looks so nice compared to what it used to look like. And I'm very proud of it now as it looks. So that's what the hallway now looks like. So these are just a few little teasers of what you're going to get. Obviously, I'm only showing you like the very beginning of the map. I'm not showing you the rest of it yet. But the rest of it looks just as good as this, really different, looks really good. So, for example, I'll say that this looks nothing like this now in the actual map. It looks so much better. It looks much more texturized and bigger. And we've also got the hole, actually, it's a proper hole, all sorts of things. It just looks vastly improved, the new one, compared to what this looks like now, and it just looks hideous, if I'm honest. I find it hard to look at it. um, anyway, so I can't show you the other image for that because I'm not spoiling it yet. Obviously, when the map comes out, updated, you'll see it. So yes, so if you moved on from that hallway and you went down here, you obviously had that little hallway, the wardrobe and everything. And this has been completely improved, as you can see. We've got a carpet now. We've got actual textures to the wall. The wardrobe looks a lot nicer against the wall. It just looks much better. And we move on to the room through that little hallway, which is where you first meet the zombies. And there's a sign just getting pulled through the wall. And as you can see, this is what it looks like now. It used to look plain. So it used to be a stone floor with nothing in the middle really, like a table pretty much in the wrong place. The hole in the wall just looked wrong and it just looked terrible. So it's been really improved. I don't know if there's an image back there of this, what it used to look like. I don't think there is, but it used to look horrific. So you're gonna like it now. It's got the actual indent to the wall there. It's got some chairs or sofa if you like there. It's got one there. It's got the hole in the wall vastly improved. If you looked up there as well, you would normally see where the zombies come from. That looks much more like it should do, rather than just a big hole. It looks much better. Texture has been added into this. The table, like the pool table's got lights above it now. Also looks like a proper pool table, kind of. We've got bookshelves in there as well now, and it's much better. So that's that room. And then the last one I can show you now, because obviously it's the last picture I've got to show you. The updated one is when you walk through that room and you go into the next room, which is where the fireplace is and where the ghost is when you first ever encounter the ghost, who sets the room on fire. That's this room. Now, it's not the best angle in the world, this, but it's reasonable enough. So, this used to be grey, bit of netherrack in the middle, I believe, and the fireplace was there, really flat in the wall though, so it wasn't sticking out, it was flat in, wooden doors, no windows, and that was it. It was like a little nothing basically, it was just empty. Now, it really is different here because we've got carpets again, we've got windows, got textures to the walls, textures to the ceiling, the floor. We've got a light there where it should be. We've got a chair over there where it should be. We've got bookcases over there and like the little cupboards. The fireplace actually sticks out from the wall like it should do. And we've got the TV and all that over there as well. I wish there was a picture of what was outside, but I can't say it now because it's going to spoil it. Because the outside is there, looks just as good. In fact, I'm almost tempted to say better than this front bit. It really looks good. So guys, this is why I am so excited to get this out to you. I really am thrilled to get it out soon and release it to you all. But obviously, I'm not going to release it until it's fully finished, so you're going to have to wait until it's finished, which could take a little while. It could be quick. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But you'll know when it goes up, because I will most likely do a video about it, showing around the map, talking about it all, and also showing a video of it in the Time Splitters world, in one of the update videos. And yeah, it will be, you'll know about it basically. Don't worry, you will know about it. But yes, as you can see, it's great. And I also, while I'm here, have to say thank you to this fella right here for writing all the comments on all of the maps. He is great. I really think he's a really great guy. He actually gives me a lot of inspiration when I'm designing my Time Splitters stuff, because he always gives me nice comments related to the maps. He's played each of them, I believe, and he really thinks that they're really good, and I'm happy about that. It makes me thrilled to know that someone's actually happy about them and think they're really good. And so I'm looking forward to that coming out and everyone else being happy about it. But yeah, that's about all the updates I've got at the moment. Also, I'd like to say that this skin is going to change again, in case you did download it recently, when it was updated recently to this, rather than what it was before. I am going to update it again and make it look a bit better, because it looks a little wrong, I have to say. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm sure everyone else is. Now, before I end this video, I'd just first of all like to say that if we go to the Security Droid XP here, which I created a little while back, so yeah, here he is, obviously, as he would be, the Security Droid, which is in Future Perfect, if you didn't know about that. Now, I did actually create down here a few days ago, I'd say probably 2 weeks ago now. I'm not sure precisely. I created the other versions of him. So there is one version which I created, which was actually originally in the Future Perfect game files, of a face of his which was never used, which was the angry face, which was red. Basically, he was all red and unhappy and annoyed. There was also a frowning one, which was a yellow one. And they were basically in there and never used, which is unfortunate and quite sad, but obviously if you're rushed or whatever, then these things disappear. But I did post a link to where you can actually download all of these skins. That's here. So all of them, including this one here, are inside a WinRAR folder. So obviously you'll need to download WinRAR in order to get them out. But they're all in here, and it's all the different versions that you have that I've made that you can see of them. So the ones that I've made up are this one, the happy, the confused one I've made up, and the love one, which I thought was just a bit of fun and I felt like making it. The angry and the frown ones I've obviously designed myself, but they were originally in the Future Perfect game, so I didn't make up the faces as such. They are just skinned by me, so I've made them. So what I'm going to do quickly while I'm here is, yeah, there's a really cool background there. I'm going to show you when it loads each of these skins, so you can all see them all, because I wanted to show them off while I'm here in this video, in case people haven't actually seen them. Now I use Skindex. It's really good for making skins and things, and personally I think it's the best one. So yes, I use this. If you wish, in fact no, I will leave a link to this website's editor, So this in the description of the video, and also my stuff I'll leave as a description in the video of this too, so you guys can go and check this website out and also check my stuff out if you haven't already. And if you want to check it out, obviously. Right, so let me go and find them. You'll find that my computer is a little bit of a mess. Sorry about that, but it just happens. Right, here we go. Oh, but I made the mess. The mess. Okay, which one should I start with? As you can see, I have like all these different folders, but I haven't really organised it all again yet. It's all over the place, basically. So let's start with this one. Hold on a minute, guys. It does this every once in a while. There we go. Okay, so obviously you had this one before, which is the normal one. And now this is the one that was actually cut from the original game, which is the angry face, which is basically a red face of him being angry and so on. And well, as you can see, he looks pretty annoyed. And so that was the idea, and I've created this one. So I'm going to go through these quite quickly, or else the video will go on forever, and I don't particularly want to make it go on forever. But yeah, so that was the angry one. This is one that I've made up. Now, I'm going to admit this to everyone. It's really, really hard to do a face on this model that looks confused. I mean, really hard. I mean, this is the best I could come up with. I'm still thinking about trying something else, but I don't know what else I can try. So, this is basically him confused, and he has an orange background, which I thought looked right in my eyes. If you think it doesn't look confused, then I don't blame you, but it's really difficult to actually do a confused face for this guy, so if you think of any cool ideas, let me know. So I'll see if I can update him and make him look a bit better. So that was the confused one. Hold on. Come on. Just load it, thank you. Sorry guys, it does glitch out every once in a while and it doesn't actually load up the skin, it's very annoying. So, this is another one that was actually taken out of the game again, which is basically the frown face. Now, in my eyes, when I looked at the original version of their frown, there wasn't really much of a frown in there, other than a few eyebrows that looked unhappy. But if I put eyebrows in here, no one's going to see them. Plus, there's no space for them, really. Because look, this is here anyway, so it's just going to cover them up and you're never going to see it. So I thought, what's the point of putting eyebrows in there just to show a frown if no one's going to see it? Obviously, we've got to have the face colour as it should be. And this is the frowning face that I've decided to go with in the end. It kind of looks like the normal one, but obviously yellow. But this is meant to be the frowning face. So that's that. Then it's really tedious when it does this. Okay. This is another one that I made up myself, which is the happy face. Which is the security droid here again, with a happy face. And as you can see, he's all green and happy. And that was the idea that I was going to get across. So that's another one created by me, and that's the happy one. Nearly there, guys, don't worry. This is the love. Oops. This is the love version. Now this one I made up literally at the last second and thought, might as well add a funny, stupid one in there somewhere. And I thought, what's stupid and funny and would be good for a robot? So I thought, Robots don't tend to go on about love too much if they fight, so why not make the robot kind of lovable while it's a mean, evil police robot? It kind of adds to a little bit of humour in there. And that's what I decided to do in the end. So this is actually the Security Droid XP Love version, and as you can see, he's all pink and looks rather happy. And yeah, as that was the idea, a last minute creation, which I thought would be quite cool to sneak in there. And that is the Security Droid XP Love version. And that's it, I believe, because that's just the normal one. So yeah, and that's it. So yes, if you want to download any of those, which would be great if you do, or want to comment about them in this video, that'd be great. You can download them from here. I will put this link in the description, so you guys can go straight to that if you want to. But otherwise, that is about it, really. And yeah, well, I think I got the point across in this video, and it's obviously a thank you video, but also a little update video for everyone, so everyone knows what I'm actually doing. Also, I would just like to add in that I am working on not just the Mansion of Madness, but other maps as well, such as Planet X, Spaceways, um, we got Cyber Dens being updated, so that's another one. Graveyard, Village, What Lies Below has started. Scotland the Brave has started as well. So I've been starting on a few different maps and so on, and yeah, obviously don't expect any of those other maps anytime soon, because they're going to take time to make and time to develop, and I'm going to go down the route of taking a lot of time to make each map. I want to put in the dedication that I put into the Mansion of Madness into my future maps, because I think they look so much better and are just much more like they should be, when I spend months and months on them to make sure that they're perfect. And I think you guys will agree with me when the Mansion of Madness is out that spending months on these maps is a good idea. So I hope you guys do agree with me in the end, and that'll be great. I expect, and all of those maps will eventually probably come out in the future, unless something happens, like I have to give up on stuff, but I doubt it. And the last thing I wanted to say is related to the not so many updates during the holidays in particular for this Planet Minecraft thing, and also on my YouTube channel I didn't start recording the voice earlier because in May I actually got a collapsed lung, and unfortunately it spread over 4 months, and it was just basically, it was an absolute nightmare if I'm honest, and I could basically do hardly anything, and if I did do anything I couldn't do it for very long. I mean, I was stuck inside, indoors, either on a bed or a chair for basically 4 months. It was pretty rough. I mean, the fact that I went to the hospital in May and stayed there for 2 weeks, where they just left me there with a little tube in me, but the actual pneumothorax, which is what it's called if you didn't know, wasn't actually gone. Sorry, wasn't actually gone when I came out of the hospital the first time there, and so they let me come out for a month and a bit with a pneumothorax still present. So obviously I was extremely weak then and could barely do anything at all. I mean, I even felt crap just playing video games. I just didn't even play them for that long, and it's just not good. And then obviously I went in and had my surgery done in the end, which I was in there for a week again, and they fixed it, but obviously the after effects of the surgery lasted a very long time, and they still are slightly present, but they're not that bad that they stop me from doing things. But they were pretty bad, the after effects of the surgery, and it was pretty difficult to basically record any videos with my voice in them because I just couldn't keep talking forever because I was running out of breath and all these different things, and I was in absolute agony all the time. Um, but yes, that is the reason why, in the end, unfortunately, I didn't really do any videos at all uh, in the summer holidays, or if I did, they were just small little ones like the Lego series without my voice or anything because I just literally could not speak back then at all practically. I was just generally ridiculously weak and I was in terrible pain, and it really wasn't a good time. And I did eventually come and speak, but I still felt pretty bad. But anyway, now that that has basically gone, and I've come back, and I've managed to actually come back and start doing things that I was originally doing before May again now. And I'm happy to be able to do these things all over again and actually go out and have a life as well. Because it's pretty boring sitting in a bed for 4 months, basically doing nothing other than pretty much watching YouTube or a film, or basically sleeping all the time because that's all you felt like doing. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing being able to do everything again now, and it makes me happy to be able to do it all. And the fact that I can get on with this stuff again and update it, which I've been delayed for because it was originally going to be done during the summer holidays after the exams and things, but never happened, um, which was very annoying and upsetting, but I couldn't really help it, so there you go. But I've come back and I'm doing all these things again now and starting to do things that need to be done and all this, and I think it's been going very well so far, and I'm sure you guys would agree with me. So yes, that is what I'm doing now, is getting on with this as well as college, obviously, and other things too, which are important to do. So I'm getting on with everything. Last thing I'd like to put in here before I end the video and just end with a thank you and all that. The recent Star Wars Battlefront beta has obviously released, and I have it on the PC downloaded now because obviously the router is broken, so I had to wait for that to be fixed before I could download it. I now actually have the game downloaded on the PC, and well, I was playing it on the Xbox quite a bit before, and now I can play it on the PC, and I'm going to be playing it and recording it for everyone out there. So anyone that wants to see the new Star Wars Battlefront on my channel, then do come out and check it out. Sorry. Obviously, it's quite a different experience from the original Battlefront in some respects, but it still has the same elements in there. But it's different, and I'd say that I'm semi-used to it and semi-not used to it. There's certain bits of it that I need time to get used to again, or get used to their style of it, basically, DICE's version. But it's really fun, and I really like it, so there will be videos of the beta coming up for everyone out there, so you can watch those on my channel, because obviously I do Battlefront mod maps for videos and campaigns and stuff anyway. So anyone that watches those will probably be quite excited to hear that I'm doing the new Battlefront. So those will be coming up soon, so stay tuned for those, and I'm really looking forward to putting those videos up. Next thing, next to that is Time Splitters, the games itself. Time Splitters 2, I am still going to be uploading those, don't worry, they're not gone. I'm just tight for time, so I haven't had the chance to do many of them, but they are being done, and they will be uploaded for you guys, so don't worry about that. And Easter eggs, uh, I have put my slight priorities to those because I wanted to get those recorded and up mainly before the release of Black Ops 3. Obviously, I probably won't get all of them up, like from Black Ops 2 and that, but at least I can get the ones from Black Ops 1 up and on my channel, which is good, and I'm happy with that. I mean, I don't mind the others come afterwards at some point, but you know, they'll come eventually, I expect. But at least these ones being done, so obviously I'm focusing on those and so on, and that's what I'm going to be doing a lot of. So you'll see a lot of those soon. And that's basically it. So, final wrap up to say thank you to everyone that has been downloading my creations off Planet Minecraft and for also watching my YouTube channel. You all, you mean so much to me, the fact that you're doing all this, and also the positive feedback on my creations and the videos too is great, and I really appreciate that, and it truly makes a difference, especially the motivation, guys, it really does. And finally, on Planet Minecraft, this is for I'm saying this, thank you to the 16 subscribers that have stayed with me for pretty much most of my journey. There are also other subscribers that have popped in here and there, but quite a lot of them have been with me since the very beginning, and I've always been downloading my creations and talking about them and so on. And I really have to say thank you to you guys for following me as well, and I hope you guys like my content that comes out in the future. That's all I can say. But thank you so much. So it's absolutely amazing for hitting 1,000 downloads on this webpage. It's brilliant. Thank you, really, thank you everyone for that. I really, really appreciate it, and it is amazing to see it. So, that wraps up everything. I know this is quite a reasonably long video, but I wanted to obviously say thank you and go through a few other things with you guys so you guys know what's going on. But anyway, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video, which is most likely going to be Battlefront. So stay tuned. See you then.